welcome to another thrilling episode of Twisted Tales from G minus Mark, me. Why not? So, after my last thrilling story about my fabulous meeting with Alferia, I figured why not tell some more tales about equally exciting meetings. My next one is somebody I like even more than Alferia. Alferia was definitely one of my rockabilly heroes as a kid, but he's not one of my top 10 favorite people of all time. Unlike probably one of the greatest rock and roll albums ever made, Mr. Dale Hawkins, an absolute idol of mine. I bought a reissue of this album when I was about 14 or 15 years old because I heard Susie Q played on one of those cruising LPs, and there's also a Norton LP they did, and it was love at first sight. I mean, I've had the Checker 45s forever. I buy any kind of reissue that comes out, any kind of bootleg, anything. Dale Hawkins, I'm in. So we're talking about Las Vegas again. I think it was Las Vegas. It could have been somewhere else, but I think it was Las Vegas. And it had been a really crappy weekend. We'd had a huge CD sale, I remember. We had like tons of $5 CDs, so the place was swamped. And I was dealing with one guy who had bought about $35 CDs and had gone to his car, his classic car, and played them in his car, and had found 3 or 4 that skipped. So we're like, okay, yeah, change it, whatever. But he insisted on showing me cell phone recordings of every single track and where it skipped, and I'm like dying. And there's a bunch of people waiting to pay. And this grey-haired old guy's there, miserable-looking guy, kind of like Rich Hall, and he's like, "Got out some discount." He's got like 3 CDs. I'm like, "They're $5 each." I said, "They're already on discount." And he sort of stands out looking surly. And I finally get rid of the other guy. He's like, $10 for the 3. And normally I'd have said yes, but I was like, forget about it. I said, if you don't want to, I said, no, just no, You're like, what about performance discount? I'm like, no. I didn't quite say like off, but I nearly did. Of course, it turned out to be Dale Hawkins, one of my biggest idols ever. And he's dead as well. That was my only meeting with him. The thing is, I always try and be quite polite when I'm serving people. Oh well. Someone else. At least I met them. This has been G minus Mark and my story about Dale Hawkins. And like and no, don't.